Welcome, and thank you for taking the time to learn more about the Grant Funding Playbook and Toolkit. This program was designed specifically for nonprofit organizations that are looking for a more structured and strategic approach to grant funding. Many organizations are doing incredible work in their communities, but behind the scenes, they are often operating with limited staff, limited time, and fragmented systems. The purpose of this program is to help simplify the process by providing a guided framework that organizations can move through at their own pace. Throughout this short presentation, I'm going to briefly walk you through the philosophy behind the program, the 7-phase framework, and what the portal actually looks like inside. One of the biggest misconceptions in the nonprofit world is that organizations struggle with grants simply because they need better grant writers. In reality, many nonprofits are facing something much deeper than a writing issue. Often the challenges come from missing systems, inconsistent workflows, unclear program positioning, or simply trying to manage too many moving pieces at once with limited capacity. Many organizations spend years operating reactively, searching for funding opportunities without first building the internal structure needed to pursue those opportunities strategically. The Grant Funding Playbook and Toolkit was created to help organizations slow down, organize their process, and strengthen the foundation behind their funding strategy. Inside the program, organizations move through what we call the Grant Ready Framework, 7 phases to funding. Rather than approaching grants randomly or only focusing on writing proposals, this framework helps nonprofits build a stronger operational and strategic foundation step by step. The process begins with organizational readiness and core documents, then moves into program clarity, narrative development, data and evidence gathering, strategic research, and finally, long-term systems and workflow development. The goal is not simply to help organizations complete one application. The goal is to help nonprofits create repeatable systems that can continue using long after the program is complete. The Grant Funding Playbook and Toolkit includes 6 months of access to the online portal, allowing organizations to move through the framework at their own pace. Inside the portal, nonprofits gain access to templates, worksheets, strategic planning tools, instructional videos, organizational resources, and guided frameworks designed to simplify the grant preparation process. The program also includes access to our AI Grant Strategist support system, which was designed to provide additional guidance and direction throughout the process. While the program itself is fully self-directed, organizations also have the ability to book optional one-on-one support sessions if additional strategic guidance is needed along the way. This program was intentionally designed with real nonprofit operations in mind. Many organizations do not have full development departments or dedicated grant teams. In many cases, executive directors, presidents, program leaders, volunteers, board members, or small administrative teams are trying to manage fundraising, programming, operations, and grant preparation all at the same time. The structure of this toolkit was created to help simplify and organize the process in a way that feels realistic, approachable, and sustainable for organizations operating with limited capacity. It is especially valuable for nonprofits that are looking to become more proactive and strategic in the way they approach funding opportunities. At this point, I'd like to briefly show you what the program actually looks like inside the portal. As we'll see here on the screen, the system is organized into clear sections designed to guide organizations through each phase step by step. The goal is to reduce overwhelm by creating structure, clarity, and a more organized approach to grant preparation and funding strategy. As I move through the portal, you'll notice a combination of instructional resources, templates, planning materials, worksheets, videos, and implementation tools designed to support nonprofits at different stages of readiness. In total, there are over 65 resources available for you to download and use immediately. This is not simply a collection of random downloads. It is a guided strategic framework intended to help organizations build stronger systems over time. One unique aspect of this program is the inclusion of Fundable, our AI Grant Strategist support system. This tool is designed to provide organizations with additional guidance throughout the process by helping answer questions, reinforce concepts, and support implementation between working sessions. Rather than replacing strategic thinking, The AI system is intended to function as an additional layer of support and accessibility throughout the learning experience. This allows organizations to receive guidance more quickly while continuing to move through the program independently at their own pace. Ultimately, the purpose of this program is to help organizations transition away from reactive grant seeking toward a more strategic and sustainable funding process. Grant readiness is not only about writing applications. It's about building systems, strengthening internal organization, clarifying programs, improving workflows, and creating a stronger operational foundation overall. Organizations that invest in these areas are often better positioned to pursue opportunities with greater clarity and confidence over time. Thank you again for taking time to learn about the Grant Funding Playbook and Toolkit. This program was created to help nonprofits build stronger systems, improve organization, and create a more strategic path towards grant readiness and long-term funding sustainability. If your organization has been looking for a more structured and guided approach to navigating the grant preparation process, we would love to support your journey. The program is fully self-directed, includes 6 months of access, AI support, and optional one-on-one strategy sessions for organizations seeking additional guidance. Thank you again, and we look forward to supporting the important work your organization is doing in the community. See you soon!